I took some notes to make sure I remember everything that I wanted to say, so I'm going to be looking at my notes. But I want you to remember that the party is your office. And so if the party's our office, in order to be recruiting, the first thing that we need to do is to have parties in place. And so in order to do that, we need to follow our 3-step plan. And do you remember what that is? Can anybody tell me what that is?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. They talk to one person every day.
Oh, yeah.
To hold 2 parties. You're supposed to do it the other way? Hold 2 parties. That's not the way I heard it today. Hold 2 parties a week and recruit 3 people a month.
That's right.
And that will help you keep the parties in place so that you can actually recruit those 3 people that month. What's really important is that we ask. Because if you don't ask people, there very few times are people just going to come up to you and say, oh, I want to join. Now, that does happen, but think of all the people that you've missed if you didn't ask them. Because some people may feel insecure in some way. They may feel like, well, they may not think I can do this. But if you ask every person at the party, then you've given everybody the opportunity to join your team. And if you didn't ask that one person and that was sitting there thinking, if she asked me, then she might have ended up being your next director underneath you. So be sure and ask and use. There's some words that you can use is, ever thought of doing what I do, or are you interested in joining my team? So those are some word choices that you can use to do that. Now don't leave out your host, because a lot of times your host is the person that you're going to recruit. Go over that host packet with them, and in that host packet you should have the recruiting information that talks about the kid, and give them the opportunity to make that their go party. And don't just give it to them that first time when you go over that packet. You know, give it to them again when the party starts. Give them another opportunity. When you're closing out that party, give them an opportunity. Continue to give them the opportunity. Because when you're closing that party, they've heard you give your recruiting spiel during the party, and then they might have changed their mind. I think Diana's one that we asked, I think Susie asked her, okay, are you a host or are you a consultant? Oh, no. I'm just a host. I can't do that. And she's been selling the heck out of Tupperware. Okay? All right? And her daughter turned around, was at the party, and is our newest director. So, so you got to continue to ask that question. Don't just think that just because the first time you ask them that they're not interested. Because that host, once you've asked them that first time, it's rolling. They're thinking about it. And until you've closed that party, you haven't completely got her to say no. So, and be sure and explain to her that, you know, she can do catalog shows, she can do fundraisers, she can go out and do the parties. Let her know that you can go out and make the money off the bookings that you make off her party, off her friends and family, or she can go do it. So give her those kind of options. Now, the guests at the party, once you first get there, the first couple of people that come in, develop a relationship with just a couple of people that are there. Really work with them to get to know them a little more, and spend some time using their name often during the party and things like that, so that you've created some sort of bond with them. And they're more likely to be the ones that are going to book or join for you. And if they don't, even at the end of the party, turn around and ask them, you know, I'm really surprised that you didn't book a party, or I'm really surprised that you didn't want to join my team. And then they'll give you some sort of excuse why, and then you have something to work with. Then you can answer those excuses. And if you're not one that's real good at multitasking, just center on one person. Just pick someone and say, you know, I think that's going to be the one person. A lot of times you can look at people at the party and you can say, I can tell this is the one person that's going to be the one I need to work with. And just really, you know, spend a lot of time talking at that person. One of the things that is really neat is, you know, the big kit's really hard to bring to a party. But if you just, this is everything in the small kit. If you stand, can you come up here and say, what's your name? Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. So, Stephanie, you're going to be my host today, so I'm going to use you as an example. the first thing that I'm going to do, the small kit, you explain to them that it's $79 to get started with the small kit. And so I'm going to show her that the chop and prep, the quick chef, I'm mixing up my words. The quick chef that we demonstrated tonight is $65 in the catalog, but you get this in when you start up on the kit. How much is it? $69. See, it went up on me. You get this in the kit, so less than $15 more because the kit. You get all the rest of this.
That's good.
So hand this to your host and let them know that they get all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we call stacking. And so give them that option. And then have the guests, because in all of their information, they should have a copy of the kit somewhere in there. So have them go through and look and show you what's the difference between what kind of products that they can get in the bigger kit if they jump up to the $119 kit rather than the $79 kit. And then give them Tupperware bucks. If they said that they wanted to, if they pointed out one thing or another, everything that they point out, get them a Tupperware cup. Be sure to let them know that all you have to do when you do this, thank you so much, I'm not going to make you stand there and hold that any longer, that all you have to do once you purchase a kit is to host one party. That is the only requirement. And then from there, if you don't want to make the money off your friends and family from there, that you'd be happy to go and do those parties. But if not, then you'll help them, give them all the training they need. Let them know that the host today has already qualified to be able to purchase one of these kits because she had a party tonight. So that gives you one more time that you've said to the host, you have the opportunity, I want you to be able to do this. And ask them, do they want to make money or do they want to spend money? Because most people want to put money in their pocket. And point out that they get to join your team and that you have a great team. Let them know the excitement of it and how excited you are for them to want to come join it. And use the words such as hiring more than recruiting, that you're hiring for personal shoppers or to do parties, catalog shows, fundraiser, or to go into management. So there's all kinds of other ways that they can choose to be in this business. It can be little or a lot. And I like the word that you're hiring because more people are out there really looking for a job and they want to be hired. And right now, don't forget, we have the $5 kit down so they can get it started. You don't sell Tupperware, you help people shop. I heard that today, and I really like the that. Because, you think of all that personal shopper stuff that's out there right now, and a lot of people are really into, I want to be a personal shopper. Well, you are. You're giving people the option to purchase a product that lasts a lifetime, and you can help them find the right product for them. So you're not out there just selling Tupperware, but you're helping them shop. Now, after you hire them, be sure and talk to them about meeting with one of their upline directors, because if they come to meet with us and we get to talk to them about the STAR program and other things that they need to know that help them be successful, if they do that within the next week, we will give them a gift. So be sure and let them know that. Now, I go out and do their go parties, but what's really important is that you also have them come to some of your parties that you're doing where they have absolutely no responsibility, so that they can take notes and learn on how to do the party without having anything but sitting back and just watching. So that's really important. Now, we also have some information for y'all for recruiting away from the party. And I think Susie has that to pass around. It's a little handout that you can put your name on, and it has a recipe there. And so we're going to give you that. So if you have any questions about that. So Susie has some tickets. Feel the tickets over there? Oh, no.